This particular spotlight talk focuses on the Year of the Tiger 2022. In it, myself, Dr Audrey Whitty, Head of Collections and Learning and Deputy Director of the National Museum of Ireland, will introduce you to the museum's collection of Thangka paintings. The talk focuses in particular on an 18th century Tibetan Buddhist Thangka painting, which illustrates an Arhat, or a disciple of Buddha, called Upasaka Dharmatala. It is one Thangka from a wider collection of 21 Thangka paintings that illustrate the 15 Arhats, or disciples of Buddha, and the 4 guardians or Lokapalas of the 4 quarters of the world. When they were acquired by the National Museum of Ireland from Albert Bender in December 1931, they were stated as having come from a single temple in Gansu province, northwest China. Such a collection of 18th century Tibetan Buddhist Thangka paintings from the same site is rare. Thangkas in Tibetan Buddhism are typically very beautiful paintings, but they are so much more than this. For Tibetan Buddhists, these religious paintings offer a beauty believed to be a representation of the divine. These representations of deities are important teaching tools and act as the central focus for ceremonies, rituals, and as a medium through which one can offer prayer and make requests to the divine. In this particular Thangka, we see a seated figure called Upasaka Dharmatala. His title translates as one who increases Buddha's teachings. A vase and fly whisk are held in his hands, while a stunning-looking tiger accompanies him to his right-hand side. Upasaka Dharmatala is renowned in the Chinese and Tibetan series of 18 Arhats for his wisdom and learning. The title of Arhat is given to those disciples of Buddha who attained the 4th stage of the path towards nirvana. Arhats are no more subject to rebirth. Those chosen by Buddha to be Arhats are charged with preserving his teachings and helping all living beings. Seen here is the commemorative stamp for the 2010 Chinese Year of the Tiger, which featured the same tiger seen here in the Arhat Upasaka Dharmatala Thangka painting from the Bender collection of the National Museum. The tiger on his right represents strength, and in China it would also represent compassion and generosity. In this Thangka, Upasaka Dharmatala, depicted here with long hair tied on the top of his head, is seated before a representation of the Buddha Amitabha, which is the figure in the upper right-hand side of the painting. As for the donor of this Thangka painting, Albert M. Bender, he was born in Dublin in 1866, the son of Rabbi Philip Bender and Augusta Bremer. Albert Bender went to primary school at 73 Lower Mount Street, where his father, as teacher, educated Jews and Christians of all denominations, a rare occurrence in 19th century Ireland. Albert Bender emigrated to San Francisco at the age of 13 to work with his uncle, William H. Bremer, a shipping and insurance broker. And by the age of 20, Albert had set up as an independent insurance agent and would go on to amass great wealth. He was interested in 3 main areas of collecting: modern art, books, and Asian art. Albert Bender decided to donate approximately 260 artefacts of Asian art to the National Museum between 1931 and 1936 in honour of his mother, Augusta Bremer Bender. Artistically, the collection remains one of the most valuable of all Asian material in the National Museum. It's renowned particularly for its Japanese prints or ukiyo and Tibetan Buddhist Thangka paintings, such as the one featured in this spotlight talk. You can find out more about Albert Bender and the amazing collection he left to the Irish nation by visiting the Albert Bender exhibition, A Dubliner's Collection of Asian Art, at the National Museum of Ireland, Decorative Arts and History, Collins Barracks, Dublin.